Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Liberty's offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The Flames moving quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wide receiver comes in motion. A little screen to the running back. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Everett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Flames will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And as he throws, he's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Gathering up a head of steam out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. And the Flames are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Flames line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll run it. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's got it on the right. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Motion from the back. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to...
Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. There's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I'm not surprised the defense blitzed, right? 3rd and inches, I got to get a stop. I got to get so many guys up there to get ready. I am surprised, though, on the other end. Why did the offense throw the football? They decided to throw it, and, man, did they pay for it. Big-time loss. 3rd and inches, all you had to do is run the football.
The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Fires left. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Clemens. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Snagged in the middle. It's Everett. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Flames will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Not much time left in the first, but you want to squeeze every ounce out of life that you can get, so we'll have one more snap. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. Off play action on first down. Throwing right. All by himself. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Clemens. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Cavaliers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Flames headed quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Clemens. The quick out. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Red pass hits complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Wants to throw again. Looking left. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Flames will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Clemens. Bringing the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for it all. Snags it on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Complete. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Flames send out the punt unit. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on.
Gets away from one, finds some space. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Cavaliers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick shovel pass. They'll immediately call timeout. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Touchdown, Virginia! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. He's got him in the flat. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tackled there by the defense. And the Flames want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on third. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Flames will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. To the air. It's Clemens. Snags it over the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Flames will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Got enough for the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. Just keeps slinging it. He's got the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cavaliers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Urlacher.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds his big tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Quick handoff. Breaks the tackle. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Flames! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking... not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to pass, it's all red. Zings it complete to the right. And the Cavaliers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Floats it out in space. Runs through a tackle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Toure. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Flames come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gives it on the option. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He'll do it himself. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Got his man out of the backfield. tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Back to pass, it's all red. Get it out on the screen. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Find some fresh air. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Right on the money. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He's got it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to throw. It's all red. It's complete to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Cavaliers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. Slips through the line. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Rides the back on the option to give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
36. 2nd down coming up.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.